You've just experienced a difficult breakup. Heartbroken, confused. The days feel endless, and the nights feel even longer. But then, unexpectedly, your ex contacts you. It might be a simple text, a like on your picture, or perhaps a casual, "Hey, how have you been?" Suddenly, those familiar butterflies return. You experience a surge of excitement, and for a moment, you contemplate, is this an indication that your breakup isn't final? Or is this merely another emotional trap poised to draw you back into a toxic cycle? Here's the reality. Breakups are challenging, and when emotions run high, it's easy to misconstrue a simple text or gesture. However, occasionally, those small signals may carry a deeper meaning. In today's video, I'm going to outline 5 undeniable indicators that your breakup might not be as permanent as you believe. Indicators that your ex could actually be contemplating a reunion. And if you've ever questioned whether love can genuinely be reignited, this is the video you should watch. However, be cautious. Some of these signs could catch you off guard. They will confront everything you thought you understood about relationships, healing, and progressing. Ready to dive in? Let's begin. Breakups are difficult. In fact, they might rank among the toughest experiences you'll encounter in life. The feelings of rejection, the days when you question if you'll ever find happiness again, it's incredibly overwhelming. But what if I revealed there's more to it than just the anguish? What if, amidst your heartbreak, there lies a concealed opportunity for you to reconnect with your ex, strengthen your bond, and even discover something new about yourself? Before you press that block button on your ex, allow me to present these 5 signs that will help you understand. Your breakup could very well be temporary. Grasping these signs could transform everything, not solely about love, but about your life and future. They continue to reach out to you, even if it's subtle. Is it indicative that they miss you? Or are they merely bored? All right, let's begin with the first sign. They continue to reach out to you. And no, I'm not referring to the "I miss you" messages. I'm talking about the small, subtle communications. They might like your pictures on social media, or casually say, "How are you?" Or, "I was just thinking about you" during a conversation. This might appear as innocent small talk, but don't dismiss it. It's a significant sign that they're not genuinely prepared to sever ties with you. It could be their method of testing the waters, assessing whether you're receptive to reconnecting. And here's the twist. They're doing it because they still care for you. They haven't moved on, even if they pretend they have. At this moment, you may be thinking, should I reply? Are they merely trying to keep me in play? Take your time before making any decisions. However, allow this indication to sink in. Their conduct reveals a great deal about their actual emotions, even if they haven't come forward about it yet. They show signs of jealousy. Envious ex-partners. Oh dear, they certainly don't conceal it well. Moving on to number 2. They exhibit signs of jealousy. Understand, it may seem a bit juvenile, but jealousy signals one of the strongest emotional indicators that your ex isn't entirely past you yet. When they discover you're dating someone else, or they learn you're enjoying yourself without them, and all of a sudden their attitude becomes somewhat off, that's indicative. Perhaps they'll reach out with a passive-aggressive message, or they'll start to probe into your new acquaintances or romantic interests. It's awkward, certainly, but it's also a straightforward indication that they still harbor feelings for you. And deep down, they may be anxious about permanently losing you. If they are feeling jealous, they're not simply moving on. They're clinging on in their unique way. They start doing the things they did when you first met. Could this be an attempt to relive those joyful moments, or is it merely a sense of nostalgia? Number 3. They begin to engage in the behaviors they exhibited when you initially met. Now, this represents a somewhat trickier indication. When your ex begins acting in a manner that reminds you of the initial phase of your relationship, such as texting you more frequently, planning surprises, or recreating cherished memories. That's not merely nostalgia. It's them attempting to reestablish that emotional bond. That spark they may feel is absent. Now, clearly, this doesn't necessarily imply they're prepared to reconcile, but it's a significant sign that they're not fully ready to let go. And let me emphasize, if they're revisiting those early experiences, they could very well be testing the waters to determine if you're aligned. They've changed for the better, and it's obvious. A glow-up is one aspect, but are they truly different this time? Here's one of the most significant indicators. They've improved for the better, and you can observe it. Perhaps they've taken up new interests, advanced their career, or begun making healthier lifestyle choices. Maybe they've evolved emotionally and even expressed regret for previous errors. The crucial point here is that they're actively striving to enhance themselves. And that's a positive sign, because it illustrates that they acknowledge their former mistakes and they seek to grow, not solely for their own sake, but for the potential of a future with you. Now, it's your decision to determine whether this transformation is sincere or merely a temporary solution. However, the fact that they're demonstrating this degree of growth indicates they're earnestly contemplating what the two of you could have moving forward. You both still have strong chemistry. You know the instant when you lock eyes and time appears to freeze. Yes, that's authentic chemistry. And lastly, sign number 5. You both continue to share strong chemistry. You can sense it in the atmosphere, those electric instances where silence is unnecessary, and you simply understand one another. When you're in the same space, you're still irresistibly attracted to each other. Maybe it's in the way you converse, the manner in which you laugh, or the way your body language harmonizes when you're together. Now, I'm not asserting this is the green light to dive back in, but if you can sense this type of chemistry, it's a distinct indication that your connection remains. And if you both still possess that spark, then perhaps, just perhaps, it's worth contemplating if the breakup was simply a temporary situation from the outset. All right, before I conclude, I want to present you with one significant question to ponder. If your ex returns, are you prepared? You know, just because there are hints of their return doesn't imply that everything will be flawless. However, if you've gained something from this video, you'll understand how to approach it with wisdom, emotional intelligence, and above all, your own development. If you found this video beneficial, I believe you'll enjoy the upcoming one on my channel regarding the power of compounding. It's not only about finances, it encompasses how small, consistent actions can yield significant results in every aspect of your life, whether it's relationships, personal development, or even financial decisions. Grasping compounding can assist you in building enduring wealth, nurturing meaningful relationships, and making wiser choices that position you for success over time. Thus, if you're ready to seize control of your future and make choices that advantage you for the years ahead, click the screen now to view the next video. And be sure to subscribe so you never miss out on additional tips to elevate and become the best version of yourself. Remain strong, remain wise, and continue progressing. I'll catch you in the next one.